Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Hanley, and welcome to the Humanality course. We're going to take some time and explore both how to better understand yourself and others. First, let's take a look at a framework that will help us understand humans in general. Are you ready? Let's get started. Click your slide and let's move ahead. Here's the model that I created a number of years ago that still serves so well to help understand the breadth of human behavior. So there's 4 components: innate, trait, fate, and state. Alright, here these 4 terms reappear, and we've got some images right beside them, and I want you to kind of hold these in your mind. We'll go through them individually. Please click and let's move to the next slide. The first dimension is innate. This basically describes how we are similar, how we are alike. Our innate characteristics are those that we share. Certainly a part of this is our genetics. We share genetics that really make us human, although there's a range of individual differences in our size and our shape. We are pretty much the same. And then as we move toward the large civilizations that we have now, we have to reflect back that we started out in small family groups and clans and tribes, and patterns of group interaction developed way back then that are still buried within our primitive brains. The way we think, the way we interact with others, many of the things we'll be talking about throughout this program, some of those go back to our innate shared characteristics, the things that make us human. One part of this is getting in the group. Get safe, get in, get positioned. So getting safe, that's a primary thing, is we want to be within groups because groups represent safety to us. Sometimes the groups are small, it's a family group. Other times they're large. Whichever the case, we feel safe in groups. So then we have to have a way to get in, and we learn skills getting in. And we certainly don't want to be put out of a group or shunned. And once we're in, we want to get positioned. Sometimes getting positioned means we want to be in a leadership role at the top of the pecking order, so to speak, and other times it means we want to be in the middle with a kind of a specialist responsibility, and still other times we're comfortable being a follower and a supporter of the group, not necessarily in a leadership position. There's advantages and disadvantages for each. Okay, that's innate. Let's move ahead now to the next dimension. The trait dimension really reveals how we are different. This is most often what we think of when we think of personality differences, and will involve much of what we talk about in this program. So think of trait as how, as people, we are different. Our trait characteristics are our individual difference characteristics. Naturally, we're different in terms of our size or our height. Those are physiological differences. Some of us are tall, some of us are short, but there's kind of an average height. We're different in terms of our general size. Some of us are slim and tiny, others heavier and larger. We're different in terms of our intelligence capacity, but most importantly, we're different in terms of our personality traits, and that's what we're going to deal with in this course. Personality trait differences.